I feel like we need an episode that isn't too embarrassing for Dexter. An episode that helps Dexter feel better and not make fun of him or him doing something humiliating like Dexter acting like an utter buffoon, as he would say. Or Season 1, Episode 5C, Dimwit Dexter. Buffoon would be most certainly an understatement, for after long and intense scientific analysis and research, that would have been far easier a task if you would have just been a scientific companion you were supposed to be, but you wanted to correct my inventions. My brain was about to overload like a nuclear reactor and explode. So my brain did a total shutdown to cool down my overheating mind from completely burning out. Okay, so I'll just throw this in before we get to the episode. All this could have been avoided had you have just paced yourself and worked at those mini experiments and whatnot in segments and different days. Monday, work on scientific theories. Tuesday, work on experiments. Wednesday, you work on something else. But you want to do many things in one day and overexert your brain with many experiments and studying that puts more stress on your brain. Take me, for example. You don't see me stressing out, do you? I work on my own time and make time to stream with my fellow hoodies, not just review episodes and whatnot, or work at the Owlery, and all it takes to run the place. That's why I had help from the mini hoots across the dimensions, because I know that I was going to need help from the other hoots, and you know what? You could have been able to come across different Dexters from other dimensions and help organize your wasteland you call a laboratory, or even do what we did and make an HQ in space so all the hoots from different dimensions can gather. But anyways, what did you expect would happen if you keep pushing yourself to the point where your brain shuts down? Which, it's a cartoon, so it's not too serious, but you're lucky you didn't get a brain aneurysm from overdoing it. But now that your brain can cool down, you can just sit there and chill out, maybe relax and watch TV. I mean, it's not like you're gonna start acting like, Petey and go running around being a silly little clown. Of course I was running around acting like a clown, a stupid idiot, just running around mindlessly eating my experiment like bubblegum. And who would happen to find me in that stupid state of stupid? My idiot sister, and took me to her room and dressed me up like a girl. That's rough. I can imagine how humiliating it must be to be dressed up like a girl, like some doll. Oh, shut up, Hoots. I bet you find it so funny to see the great genius that I am reduced to being this embarrassing simpleton and not knowing what hide and seek even is. It's not that bad. Ginger. What do you think she called you? Ginger. I don't know why my stupid sister does half of what she does. Also, I think she called me Ginger because that might be what Mom and Dad would have called me if I was a girl. Or it might be my hair. Who cares? What's important is Dee Dee did a poor job keeping me inside in my stupid state and just lets me run around and doing humiliating things in my delirious state for them to mock me. It's truly a humiliating day for me. And all you can do is just laugh like they did. You put a fish in your tidy whities and did a little dance. Oh yeah, laugh it up, Hoots. I'm sure you and the other Hoots haven't done anything embarrassing, like raids on one of your little live streams. You Hoots never do anything embarrassing in your little Hoot palace in space. That's why this party Hoots has a collection of plushies like DJ Quack Quack. Do not throw the stones if you live in the glass outery. Yeah, I admit it, that we Hoots may do things that some may find embarrassing, but unlike you, we Hoots aren't ashamed to share our interests with our fans and fellow Hoots. And also, not all Hoots share the same interests. Some of us Hoots have different interests, but I don't want to fall into another Hoot rant. You hooties know I tend to rant a lot. Let's get back to what Dexter is doing. Now, if you think doing the fishy mambo is embarrassing enough, it seems a crowd is forming and Dexter is getting ready for some big event. Kissing a duck's bottom is not funny. It was the most embarrassing thing, well, at that moment. I'm not saying I never had any more embarrassing moments in my life after this, but I never had a moment where my brain had to do a complete shutdown and cool down where I was left a babbling, stupid idiot that made even DT look smart in comparison. Wow, Hoots, you really picked some great episodes to kick off Dexter's Lab Month. What other humiliating episode you want to force me to relive, eh? Well, there are the other mini episodes in this episode, such as Jurassic Pooch, where Dexter transfers the heart and brain of a dog to bring a T-Rex back to life, which I'm not going to talk about because of how messed up the episode is. Yeah, the episode completely glosses over the fact that we never see the dog again after they transfer the heart and brain to the T-Rex. So that means you didn't reverse what you did to that poor dog. That dog was annoying and I needed a heart and brain in order to bring the T-Rex to life. It also didn't help that the T-Rex became the dog. So I didn't destroy the dog, I turned it into the T-Rex. Which was not what I wanted, but now you can calm down, okay, Hoots? Well, okay, that's not as bad if the dog becomes a T-Rex and you didn't just 86 a dog in order to reenact Jurassic Park. Or Pooch. There's also the organ grinder episode of Dial M for Monkey, where Monkey must fight to regain control from the mind-controlling organ grinder thief. Also, Agent Honeydew be looking fine in that black dress. I mean, she did a great job saving Monkey from the clutches of the fiendish organ grinder. Oh, you were really concerned about the plot and not just about Agent Honeydew. Well, that was the end of the episode. Let me know what you think of the episode and the review in the comments. I also want to thank Devon Malm for the suggestion in one of my latest posts. I haven't seen this episode in a while. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share with your fam. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe today and join the Parliament of Hoots. As always, your opinion and feedback mean a lot, and I can't thank you all enough for all of your support. We'll see you for more Dexter's Lab Month, and when you visit Dexter's Lab and the Owlery again, and I give my hoot in the dark. Thanks for watching Dexter's Lab Month. Don't forget to like, share with your fam, and subscribe today to join the Parliament of Hoots. Don't forget to check out my other social medias like Twitch, where I livestream video games in between my reviews, Instagram, Twitter, and my PlayStation Network account. Check out these 2 videos, it'll take you to more of my content. And until then, I'll see you when you visit Dexter's Lab for Dexter's Lab Month. And I give my hoot in the dark.